21 starting quarterbacks, 9 head coaches and 1 ownership change later, the Buffalo Bills are going back to the AFC Championship Game. On a 34-degree night, they set aside all the futility and heartache, the pain and suffering, the builds and rebuilds, to deliver a figurative and literal knockout to the Baltimore Ravens, making Bills Stadium seem as if all of Western New York were present rather than just the fortunate 6,772 who gained access. If the 17-3 victory seemed magical to these proud fans, it was no less surreal for the players, some of whom broke with their normal business-as-usual approach to acknowledge the significance of the moment. Left tackle Dion Dawkins was one of them. The 6'5", 320-pound left tackle is as gifted in the art of gab as he is in protecting quarterback Josh Allen's blindside, but at times even he struggled to put the accomplishment into perspective. It will hit in about half an hour when guys get in their car and sit back and think about, yo, we're 2 games away from the big show. We're in the AFC Championship game in our next game, he said. It's a special time to be a Buffalo Bill. That sentiment was shared by at least one member of that 1993 team, which went on to make the last of 4 consecutive appearances in the Super Bowl. Hall of Fame wide receiver Andre Reed watched the game from his home in Southern California, with a heart that was full. It feels like the early 1990s, with a team, a town and a dream combining in hopes of bringing this city a championship that's long overdue, he texted. Why not us? Believe in the process. Reed said he will be in Buffalo next weekend should the Bills wind up hosting the conference final. That will only happen if the Cleveland Browns upset the defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs on Sunday. Otherwise the AFC Championship game will be played at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, not that it really matters to these Bills. There is a confidence in their countenance, a swagger in their walk. They have won 8 in a row and 11 of 12, including the playoffs. Last week they surrendered 163 yards rushing in a win over the Colts, but against the Ravens they near flawlessly executed the game plan of defensive coordinator Leslie Frazier to shut down the league's No. 1 rushing team, a Ravens group that churned out 263 yards on the ground the previous week against Tennessee. They did a phenomenal job, head coach Sean McDermott said. It was a great plan, a well-executed plan. The way they practiced during the week was well mapped out and intentional, and I thought the players showed that in the way that they played. That's a tough offense to stop in that they're unique in what they do as it relates to the NFL. It was clear early on that points were going to be hard to come by, not only because of the 2 talented defenses, but also because of the weather conditions.